Welcome back everyone to Victoria 2 as the Roman Empire. We're still in the First World War, and at the moment we're fighting the Battle of the Straits of Dover. We've many times fought this. Our Admiral, Antonius Venetialas, is trying to keep control of the blockade here, whereas of course the British are trying to break through under the command of Charles of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. Now it's kind of interesting because we're not doing too well, it seems. In fact, you know what? Wait, why is there the... Oh, this is the various fights that are going on. Ah, I see. So there is a old Dutch frigate fighting a steam transport. Ah, and there's a battleship engaging a steam transport. Okay, I see. Ah, this is kind of interesting. But yeah, the fight isn't going exactly as I had planned. The British Royal Navy is pretty powerful. So I'm actually going to have to send all of our ships in here to make sure that we keep control of the Straits of Dover. Yeah, we don't really have... Our fleet is not really able to blockade all of Great Britain. They are simply too powerful. So it's likely that they're going to send more and more forces onto the mainland. But luckily, we finally have the mainland sort of under control. And, I mean, we still have uprising in our lands. We hold the Suez Canal, which is important. So far, the Castilians have not even tried to attack us, which is okay. And I am, well, I'm actually sending some 51,000 men to Tunis to start retaking some lands. So, just so that, you know, we can maybe get Africa back under control. Yeah, Germany is basically completely besieged at the moment. We have sent the Varangian Guard to the north. They're slowly going to arrive, studying more, well, yeah, researching more things. Very good. And we're obviously unsieging some French territory here, which is very good as well. Our tank division's even doing that. Very cool. And in the meantime, we are just relentlessly pushing west and just defeating these British forces. In fact, we actually need some support here, so let's go ahead and help out. Anything else? Yep. Okay, so we're definitely unsieging these lands quickly now. And in the meantime, we're also besieging the capital of Liège right here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we are using the gas attacks against the Brits, but the last battle I checked... Oh, wow. We're losing this. We're losing the Battle of the Straits of Dover. Oh, no. Oh no, okay, that is terrible. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to retreat to, probably to Groningen. Wow, our navy was beaten. The Imperial Navy has been beaten. That is actually really sad. Wow. How is that possible? 22 heavy ships have been destroyed, 56 light ships. But we had 30 heavy ships. How could we lose this? This is bad. This is really bad because that means more forces from the United Kingdom are going to make their way into the mainland. Alright, well, we have just retaken Paris, so we're going to have to rush to Dunkirk and stop him. That's the only thing we can really do right now. I'm going to send, 3 armies there. That should be sufficient. And perhaps we're going to send you as well. Alright, we're just going to send you all to Dunkirk. We need to hold that. And then... Yeah, I'll send you guys here. That's fine. Have another army. Oh my god, we've got so many armies. Alright, yeah. I mean, I think we have this under control. I also send a few of our farmers to, to defeat the communist uprising. Just because the Spolumbus is a little bit overwhelmed by this. Okay, the Suez Canal is still holding. And we've got a few forces down here defeating the rebels, which is fine. Alright, let's move on. Still unsieging this, still trying to unsiege this. And our army is being attacked. It's fine. We definitely need to make sure that we catch them. Ah, damn Germans. Alright, well, it's kind of a hunt now, defeating the last German divisions here. And their capital is still holding as well. We've finally retaken Innsbruck. And this is a pretty huge... legion that we have here. Let me see if I can create a new unit and get all of the farmers out of here. Yeah, because we don't need that many. Yeah, maybe that's fine. And we'll have you... I don't even know. Just go here, I guess. That's fine. That's already helping out quite a bit, actually. And you can You can fight here too. Okay, how's it looking in Dunkirk? Oh wow, this is an insane battle. We're gonna have to send in more men. 250,000 Brits. Okay, let's send in more men just to help out. And actually, there's more Brits also attacking us here. Brussels has been retaken, so let's send in more men. Oh my god. Okay, do we have any more reinforcements? Yes, we do. Alright, cool. Let's send you to Dunkirk. That needs to be held. In fact, this army is going to be sent in there too. Alright, that's fine. And then, seems like we have enough forces here. You go here, you can deal with this little British army and then go ahead and besiege some more lands. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is insane. Now, do we have... We still have the gas attacks on our side. Very good. So this is actually going way in our favor. We definitely need to reinforce this battle as well. But we're just killing so many more men. And more Jacobins rising up in Paris now. Karites wants to get Arabia acquiring Taza. I think they wanted that before. I'm not sure if we're actually going to give in to these demands necessarily. And then, yeah, now we have to deal with these rebels. Darn it. Well, I have enough men on rebel hunting, so I think this shouldn't be an issue. Slowly but surely reinforcing, and we're getting... Okay, we now have more men. Policy stands. We have more men here than the Brits. Okay, so we have held off Dunkirk. Very good. Wow. But that was scary for a moment. Still, I'm very upset that our navy did not manage to actually hold them off. Very sad. Definitely have to rebuild the navy after this great war. And I don't need these alliances. Now, as for Malacca, I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do with them. But it seems like nobody is going to add anything here. So, you know what? I will... I mean, here's... Okay, hold on. Let's talk to you. Let's propose a peace. And let's see. Annex Siam. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I think we can only go for a white peace. Because we don't really have the possibility of adding any war goals. So I think we'll just go for the white peace here. Yeah, let's peace out Malacca. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Chu have huge rebel uprisings, or they had some reactionary uprisings. So that is fine. Okay, there's a white peace there. Not exactly perfect. I mean, it would have been great for Siam to demand some things. But it's okay. It's fine. Ojibwe has a peace offer with France, acquiring Manitoba and Saskatchewan. So France just grew much smaller. In fact, it's quite likely France is going to lose their great power position, which is going to be... Oh, the Blackfoot are going to rise to prominence. Interesting. Well, we shall see how that goes, but we obviously need to focus on our own wars right now. We've got more men that we can send to various places. Liège is under siege as well. Okay, the capital has fallen. Great news. And slowly Belgium's being retaken. How's looking here? Oh, wow. The Varangian Guard apparently is being defeated. That's not good. What happened? We must have won some battles. But ultimately, we've been defeated. Maybe I should send some more men here to the north. I think that's what I will do. There's obviously rebels in Germany as well now. Okay, well, first of all, destroy this last German army. That's going to be important. And... yeah, the Praetorians I probably send to Paris. And my tank division. Well, I'll just have you probably... yeah, just take over more lands at this point. This big army can split in half as well. Our forces are under attack. I'm not even sure where. Probably... oh, yes, it's Suez. The Suez Canal is now being attacked. Now, we have not retaken Tunis just yet, but we will soon. Okay, you know what? I need you guys on rebel hunting, because I don't really know what else to do with you at the moment. I need you to deal with the rebels. I can't do it personally. Are we winning this? It looks pretty good. We do not have the gas attacks to our advantage. So, yeah, slowly our enemies are learning about this, but we've been dug in. So that's giving us some defenses bonuses here. Okay, yeah, we should be able to hold them off. And we obviously have more men as well. Okay, so we're going to hold the Suez Canal. Not sure where the rest of the Castilian forces are. But we certainly have to deal with rebels again. Oh, God. I'll deal with you first. And then go back. We're trying to maintain control over this region. The Basileus have actually done a really good job of besieging the British territory. And one thing I should mention is that Mali, which was for a long time in the sphere of the Brits, has declared their somewhat independence. So they're decided to leave the sphere because they sense the weakness of the Brits there. So we'll see what they do. But it's certainly good to have Mali on our side as well, giving us a little bit of time to breathe here in Africa. Although I'm not sure... Yeah, Mali is not fighting anyone else. They're just fighting the Brits. So they're not really helping us against Castile, which is fine. Okay, we're moving on. This battle has been decided. Great. And now we can send them in over here. Let me see what's going on. Okay, you're getting a few reinforcements. Let's just go ahead and unsiege a few more provinces there. That's fine. Belgium's almost retaken. The fascists are growing stronger in the upper house. So are the liberals. Basically just the communists, conservatives, and reactionaries losing. And damn, there are a lot of rebels. Now, these 3 legions, I feel like I'm going to have to send against the Germans in the north. Yeah, the Varangians alone cannot do it. There's rebels everywhere. How are the Karites doing? Looking fine. Oh my god, still more rebels. Jacobins now. Okay, but at least, yeah, we're holding off the Castilians. That's some good news. They're dying by the thousands. Alright, very good. Very good indeed. I don't know if they have... They should have more men, but apparently they don't. Alright, and we'll just send our fleet back home. Not sure what you guys are doing. Do you have a plan? Some of you might. Yeah, you can walk there. I'm not sure why you didn't. Alright, 39,000 men. I'll probably send you to Burgos. Take the Castilian capital. And yeah, Paris has been freed. Okay, well, has been protected at least. Good. Let's continue to retake our lands. The Brits are finally moving back to their own lands. Okay, now I wonder if I will be able to cross as well. It doesn't seem like it. Maybe a home fleet. I mean, we've still got 2 dreadnoughts and 4 battleships. We still got a pretty good navy. It's just that, oh my god, that brings so many ships. Okay, there's no point. There's no point in doing that. So it seems unlikely that we're going to make our way to the British Isles. So we're going to leave here. Probably the 11th Legion. Everyone else just go to other places. So I've continued to fight the Brits, and as you can see, we have freed much of France. There's still a few occupations. Even Liège controls some of our lands, but not for long. They have basically been completely occupied. Yep, as I said, they still hold lands in Belgium, and they control Charleville, but that will be retaken soon, and then Liège is completely out of this war, basically. Germany has been completely occupied here. They have 1 province that's still holding out and a small army. And of course, they have their holdings in Scandinavia. Now, they were currently fighting them. The Varangian Guard is fighting, but I have a few more legions coming to help them as well. And if I'm not mistaken, the Germans also have rebels occupying some of their land. So their grip over Scandinavia is tenuous at best, I guess you could say. So they're not really a big problem anymore. Poland has been completely occupied as well. So if we have a quick look at the diplomatic mode, we have won the war in this region. As for South America, well, all of these lands are completely occupied by the Inca, so this is also definitely in our favor. Africa, I mean, the Basileus actually did a really good job of besieging some of the British territory, and the rest is occupied by Mali. Mali is currently in a war against the Brits, and they're winning this by 3%. So this is kind of interesting. So yeah, Africa, I mean, is certainly not in the British favor, and the Castilians still have control over a lot of our lands, but there's rebels fighting, and we're slowly pushing back. So I think, yeah, you could say that we have the upper hand now. I have finished our first planes, as you can see. We have quite a few plane divisions. We have more tanks that are being built. and all kinds of other things are being constructed. Our rebels are mostly dealt with, and yeah, I'm currently sending a huge amount of our forces to the Castilian lands, and they're swiftly going to besiege them all. But the only problem we have is the navy. I am building a lot more ships now, but it's going to take a long time for them to be built. So it's likely we're not going to finish. We're not going to be able to build a big enough navy to invade the British Isles before the end of this war. We should have invaded them earlier, but we just didn't have the forces. Now we have enough forces, and we have maybe a chance. I don't know, it depends on when the Germans arrive. Okay, they arrived too early. I don't think we're going to be able to win this. It doesn't... Am I losing this? Or what? Who's winning this? I mean, they have more men. They have rolled a 9, and there is a big enemy fleet coming as well. It looks like we're losing this. Okay, we're losing this big time. Okay, so no chance for us to land in the British Isles, which is very sad. So I don't think we need to take any more attrition here. Let's send you back to this province. Very, very unfortunate. So the Brits are likely the only great power that's gonna get away relatively unscathed. So that's a problem. Now we could end this war right now. We're at 100%. They would basically accept everything that we want. There is quite a few demands that have been made. I will not accept all of them, but some of them I think are pretty good. In fact, I've already checked this out, and we can go for a peace deal that's worth 95%. That sounds really, really reasonable. But since this is, you know, such an important war, I think I'm gonna have a custom treaty. Now, in this, oh, look at this. United Kingdom offers peace. Okay, well, I think that basically shows us the United Kingdom no longer wants to fight this war. They see that now their allies, their last ally, the Castilians, are being overrun, and therefore they are obviously interested in getting out of this war. Now, I would like for this battle to be over. Very good. So, unfortunately, okay, Brunswick is expanding their war, and Rostov as well. Okay, so I might have to check out the peace treaty again, because now things have changed. I definitely want to give Brunswick some lands. They deserve it, and they're a great power, and the Inca need some lands as well, because, again, they're a great power, and they've also deserved it. And then I have a few of my own demands. In fact, okay, yeah, we're now beating the last German force here. Actually, we're losing quite a few men. That is surprising. Why are we losing the men? We no longer have gas attacks on our side, helping us out here. It's actually kind of sad, and we rolled a 0. It's certainly not helping. But still, there is more Castilians coming, protecting their lands, but there's no chance. There's no way the Castilians will be able to hold on to their lands. I mean, I have just so many more men I can send in, and in fact, I'm actually going to do that right now. Just send all of you guys into the Castilian heartlands. Madrid is going to be occupied as well. Yeah, you guys... I'll just send you down there. And the Brits won't be able to do anything. In fact, ooh, how did Brunswick manage to get on there? Did I sleep? Was there a chance to get my troops across as well? That would have been quite useful. Actually, you're gonna go to Toledo. Is that basic? Is that move? Everyone's moving. Yeah. So as you can see, we clearly have the upper hand. The Brits want peace. They want to finish their war with Mali, and they can't really be in this war anymore. We have a huge deficit. Our people are incredibly upset. In fact, they're so upset that that's actually very close, that our government, or our upper house, is in favor of outlawing slavery. This is a pretty big deal. So maybe we should peace out right now. So I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a look at the peace treaty. Oh... And there's more things happening. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the peace treaty. We'll accept the peace treaty for now, but then I would like you guys to tell me what else you think we should do for this peace treaty. What other terms we should include. So let's first check out what we can add. Now, Novgorod acquiring lands, certainly going to stay. We're going to have Poland back into our sphere, certainly. Rostov, you are not going to get any lands from Poland, because Poland... Yes, they have turned against us, but I still see the Brits as the main aggressors in this. So I think Poland is not the one we're gonna necessarily blame here. They will get punished in some way, but not by giving up territory. Now, Brunswick, I kind of want them to have these lands. Yeah, so we'll get that. Cutting Germany down to size. Maybe we'll leave that in there for now. Teutonic Order getting lands. No, that's not going to happen. But the United Baltic Provinces will get East Prussia. But Tlemcen's not going to get anything. Poland will be humiliated, cut down to size. That's fine. Arabia will not get Taza. Okay, so this is 140. That is too much. That is too much. Nordrhein or Rhineland. But even if what if I get rid of cutting Germany down in size? That means prohibited from raising armies and lose 50% of their forces. Now, what does this do? That is war operations, basically. If I get rid of the cutting people down to size, that is 110. That's still not enough. Humiliating Poland twice. Doesn't have to happen twice now, does it? Yeah, I have to get rid of one of those. Adding Poland to my sphere is going to have to happen. Maybe Brunswick can't get as many provinces here. This is 122. I think... Yeah, we'll get rid of Rhineland. So that means Novgorod is going to get some land. Poland's going to be part of that sphere. Brunswick's going to get land. The Inca are going to get land. The United Baltic Provinces are going to get land. Poland will be cut down to size and humiliated, and, well, there's going to be some forts that need to be deconstructed. Alright, fine. And all of the great powers are going to pay war reparations. I think this is pretty good. I think, in fact, I mean, we could add something else to this. Maybe humiliating Poland twice. The Warsaw bits have that. Fine. Have them. Then do I want to cut Poland down to size? Rather Germany. Maybe I'd rather want to have Germany cut down to size. Fine. Yeah, and not Poland. Yeah, but they're being humiliated twice. I think that's fine. Okay, 95. Alright, we'll go for it. So, let's quickly check out what this looks like now. So, yeah. Novgorod has gained some lands here, which looks kind of bad. United Baltic Provinces have gained lands as well. Yeah, Brunswick obviously gained land. What would be the Rhineland? That would have been this. Yeah, that would have been a little bit too much. Okay, so Liège probably won't be a great power at the end of this. And the Inca have basically taken most of the German colonies, but the Brits didn't really have to give up anything, I think. They managed to hold on to their lands. Okay, that is basically the peace deal. So yeah, please let me know what you think should be added. Some people said I should make Krakow maybe independent. Don't think I'm going to necessarily do that, but I will probably remove the Polish cause. I guess we're also going to probably just completely dismantle Germany. We're going to get rid of their Scandinavian territories. We're going to give some of these lands maybe to Holstein, and maybe in exchange, these lands will go to Brunswick, just to make the borders look nicer. I think this will have to go to Brunswick as well, just to make it nicer once again. And, yeah, then we'll probably release Bavaria, and we'll release Czechoslovakia. I think they have some cores here. Yeah, there you go. We'll release them as well. And maybe Belgium gains some lands, I'm not too sure. Here I could release Navarra. But we cannot be too harsh on the Brits, because the Brits, as I said, they managed to defend their home islands with their big fleet. So we cannot really demand too much from the Brits. Whatever you guys propose, it can't really go, yeah, too much against them, really. It's going to have to go against some of the other powers. Definitely Germany is going to get hurt, and Liège, and probably Castile. So yeah, as I said, please let me know what you think, what we should do, and I will take your suggestions. Not everything, but I will take some inspiration from that for a big treaty for the conclusion of this war. But yeah, that was it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Once again, the Roman Empire was able to, well, exert their dominance. We still have some rebels to deal with, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal right now. Okay, so yeah, let's have one last look at the great powers actually. Diplomacy. Anyone? Yeah, Liège is now great power number 9. So France, because of this peace deal, France actually managed to stay a great power. That's good for them. The Inca are now the 2nd strongest power in the world. That is actually kind of impressive. Their industry has certainly caught up quite a bit. All right, well, anyways, as I said, leave your suggestions in the comment section, and yeah, I'll see what we'll do in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.